Hey guys, what's happening? Willie here at the outdoors, which is great. Or better known as the great outdoors. I'm your host Willie, and today we are going to be opening up what I like to call, again, you know, some people, let me just not even call it. Some people like to call it subscriber mail or email or regular mail or whatever, subscriber stuff. I don't call it that because generally what it takes in order to get to this point is, you know, talking back and forth long enough to someone to understand them and become friends with them, and you have the same likes and dislikes as far as fishing goes, or you have something that you may have tried that you think is something that I need to try, or I'm showing you stuff that I think maybe somewhere down the line you might enjoy trying or liking or whatever. A gentleman by the name of Jeff Grant, sometime back, him and I were passing comments back and forth talking about different reels, and Jeff had brought up that he was a very big fan of, now if you know this company, D.A.M Quick. Not to be confused with somebody who's really fast. The actual name of the company is called D.A.M, D.A.M Quick. Now, this is a German company, so the D.A.M actually has a meaning, the words, okay? I don't know what they mean. Don't speak German. Struggle with English. It's really weird to be saying that and knowing that you can get away with it. It's kind of like screaming cornhole. It's not bad. It sounds terrible, but it's not bad. You can get away with it. You can yell it anywhere you want. So anyway, in talking with Jeff, back and forth with Jeff, the gentleman pretty much insisted that I need to try one of the D.A.M Quick reels. Now, he had watched the video that I had done with the Shakespeare 2052 and the Penn 716, and I kind of had done a comparison on the two because they are very much the same. Now, the D.A.M Quick company actually made a, if you want to say microlite or ultralight version of their reels, spinning reels as well, that were in, you know, I guess you'd say in competition with Shakespeare and Penn and anybody else that was making smaller reels like that back in the day. Now, I've come across a lot of them in flea markets and places like that, but most of what I have found have been very large, and I mean very large, like saltwater 9-foot beach rod kind of reels. These were not anywhere ultralight, microlight. They weren't light at all. Not at all, trust me. So I didn't really mess with them simply because I just don't deal with that type of thing. Now, I do have a couple of Penn reels that are pretty good size, but that's just because I have them for catfishing and stuff like that. So I don't really use them very often. So what we are going to do is we're going to open up a box sent by Jeff. Thank Jeff right now. Every one of you take the time to just go, well, thanks, Jeff. This might be something we've never seen. It might not be a green reel for once. So anyway, I'll give you a chance. Y'all go ahead. Thank Jeff. Go on, really. It's fine. Again, I thank you, Jeff. I haven't even opened the box yet, but I'm getting ready to open it up right now. And we're going to take a look at what Jeff has sent me, and we're going to just see what makes it kick, makes it go. And we'll talk a little bit about what history I do know of the D.A.M Quick reels, because honestly, I don't know any. And I'm not going to stand here or sit here and act like I do. So I'm going to read it right straight off of the phone, what little bit I know. I believe the company started somewhere around 1902 or something like that. And they've been going on, you know, they had been going on up until I want to say in the 80s, but that's about as much as I can tell you. That's about it. I do a little homework every so often. I look at things. And that was basically my entire scholastic career, I did a little homework every so often. Whatever it took to get me through, get me out. Anyway, here's the box. Here's the knife. That's French for knife. And it's a Buick. I can see that Jeff is a professional boxer. Not that kind of boxer, not like Muhammad Ali or something. Did somebody say roaches? And there we go. We are looking at Quick Microlite. I don't see D.A.M on there. Okay, it looks like that. Just, you screw it up there like that just to tighten it up. This is a little bit different than what I'm used to. Definitely a reel that has actually seen some use. You can see some of the finger wear on the grip right there. It's worn off. It's supposed to be like a, you can see a little bit of a diamond area in there for a good grip. You can see that that's kind of been worn off of there. So somebody's definitely used the reel. It's something that's had shown some time. You can see some typical wear mark on the bottom of the heel here where, either someone's been holding it or, it did the old in the pickup truck bed thing, or you know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm getting at. Okay, you have a very small little drag knob up here, which is, it's all just so dang cute, to be honest with you. Moves pretty easily. A little tension on it. Let's see what kind of drag we have here. We'll loosen it up all the way first. Okay, let's see, we go down a little tighter. Okay, it's tightening up pretty good. Okay, we got a drag. It seems to be working pretty well. Now what I liked is the way when Jeff had shipped it, he had flipped your release lever for your bail down here out and pulled the bail all the way down flat like that. That's very clever. Very clever. Very clever way to ship those things. So all you got to do is just push up and pop it into place. Very cool. And of course you have your anti-reverse lever. Okay, that moves very easily. Okay, right now it is in the non-anti-reverse. You have no anti-reverse. Click it down. Oh, and we got a click, and it clicks into anti-reverse. Very smooth reel. Well, let's try the bail. Shakespeare's bail works very easily with the lever, and the pin wasn't bad. Oh, that's easy too. That's very easy. Okay, very cool looking reel. I can assume there's a drag bushing under here. Let's take a look. Well, you have your little spring washer under there, and then you have, looks to be a normal washer. Let's take a look at that. Now, I know that Jeff has already gone through this reel, so I'm really being very scarce about going through it here. Okay, yep, there you have a drag washer. So you have your spring washer, you got a regular hard washer there, and then you have this drag washer, which looks like if I take it out of there, I may mess it up. I don't want to do that. It's nice and flat and hard on one side, and a little bit leathery on the other. Jeff's definitely done some cleaning on it. Let's set that down in one piece right now, and let's just kind of look down inside, because you also have a release. It's weighted on the inside there. You see the weight on that side to counteract that wobble, kind of like the I was talking about with the Shakespeare. It had that wobble. Now we can look at that clicker gear. It's got some grease and stuff in it. So like I said, Jeff has done his due diligence. He's taking care of it. And it is a fitted setup, so you have to get it just right to go through the washer there. Looks to be a metal button too, which is a good thing. No splittage going on there. What do we got going on the spool here? I like it when you see stuff that people have actually put some time in, you know what I mean? They've actually, hey, my little thing shot out of there. It has a single just up and down motion with the shaft there, not the up a little bit and down and then up further and down. It's just a single straight up and down. You come up, you come down. You come up, you come down. You know, Mitchell, as a matter of fact, I have a Mitchell here. It's got that up a little bit, down, back up a little bit, back down again, up a little bit. You know, they got that, what they consider their little level wind thing going on there. You can see the paint where it's worn on the edges, where it's been spinning for a lot of years. I wonder what would to make the paint wear off right there. That's kind of cool, actually. And again, this is to tighten up your arm. You can loosen it. If you go the right direction, you can loosen it. Clockwise loosens. You can just loosen your arm up. Counterclockwise brings her on out of there. Just take this plate off. Now, I believe Jeff said this cap just pops off there. But we're going to take these two screws out and at least look at the internals of this thing. Because so far, what I'm seeing here, I really like the way this is made. A lot of thought was put into this reel. I like that. I like it when it looks like something was very well thought out and meticulously built. All right, there we go. Look at that. Oh, nice worm gear, 2 brass gears. Okay, so you have 3 gears total inside this reel. You have your worm gear for the pinion and the shaft moving up and down there. Then you have your basic, what you would, kind of normally see when you're talking about your crank gear, drive gear. Then there's another gear that comes off of the worm gear. This is very cool, very cool. Hope y'all are enjoying this as much as I am. Of course, Jeff's already done everything. I'm pretty good in the it's already taken care of department. So your crank gear is what's doing the basic turning of the shaft itself. Then you have a second gearing of the same worm gear down here that works off this gear, the small gear, that raises and lowers your shaft down the middle. Can y'all see that? Y'all getting an eyeball on that? How that's working? That's very cool. Now, one thing I got to figure out is how to age these things, gauge how old they are and where they came from. Well, I know where they came from, but you know what I mean. Find out what year these guys came out of. Jeff, you're very much right. I'm very intrigued by this reel, man. Very intrigued. This looks like a lot of fun. I'm looking very, it's heavy. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's got some weight to it. All right, let me get this thing back together here real quick and we'll come back up here. So this is extremely cool. I truly, truly appreciate you guys when you have something that comes to mind for you that you go, you know what? Willie's never tried this. I haven't seen one of these on the channel. I'll bet he's gonna like this. If he likes those other things he deals with, he's probably gonna love this. And honestly, I appreciate you guys for doing that. There's a lot of these things that I have never seen. I can only buy what I find in these flea markets and antique stores and things like that. I do not buy from eBay and things like that because you just get burnt. And now, unless you really know what you're doing and you really are a collector or you really have to fish with something so bad you can't stand it that you can actually taste it and want to, you got to have it. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. But for me, it's just, sometimes it's just not wise. It's better to stay off of eBay and places like that. Go to the flea markets, go to the antique stores. Maybe you pay a little bit more in an antique store, but you can always talk to the salespeople and stuff like that. And that's how I get things. Or you guys, people that I have met on YouTube, Jeff, obviously, Gary, Dan, Harry, Andy, who in the world else can I possibly think of? John and Brian's. There's so many Brian's. I have 2 or 3 Brian's friends. They're all people that I have met through YouTube and have said, man, we like what you're doing, but look at this. Take a look at this, and it's just the coolest thing in the world when you come across stuff like that and people like that. We're kind of a unique little group, People, ask me why old fishing stuff? And we're kind of an elite group. We are the people that came along when these things came along and we used them. And we don't give in to technology. I don't anyway. I do have new stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's so much more fun to take these things out after putting them on this table and tearing them apart and cleaning them up and putting them back together, and then you come in and catch a fish with one of these things. There's something about that you can't explain. I am very much looking forward to getting this out here. You know, the D.A.M Quick Company, of course, yes, founded in 1902 by a gentleman named Fritz Ziegenspek, if I said that right. Just Fritz? I don't think Fritz is around anymore, but I know this is very cool and an incredibly good, well-made, well-thought-out fishing reel. I am bubbling over right now. You got to know a determination to get this thing out there. Of course, you know, this whole entire week is nothing but thunderstorms and humidity. It doesn't matter if I can find a way this weekend to get out and get this guy out there and do some fishing with it. I will very much do that. This is an incredibly cool reel, really. I'm going to try to figure out the year. I'm sure Jeff knows. But if I find that out from Jeff or from, you know, doing my homework, I am definitely going to put that up there and let y'all know what year this one is. But this is the Quick Microlite. Well thought out reel. Very cool inside. Very smooth. Pretty doggone good anti-reverse. Bail release is incredible. Good drag. Good drag. Don't have to do a lot. Drag, oh yeah, like that. Very good. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. And it's small. Where is the pin? That would be where's anything? I don't care. Show me something. Where's all my stuff? Let's go with the Shakespeare. It's sitting right here. This is the Shakespeare 2052. And here is the Microlite. A little smaller. Lengthwise looks very close, but it's definitely a little smaller in stature compared to the 2052. I think that's going to be cool. We'll take the 2052. The last video that you saw, I used a Mitchell 308 on an old Garcia rod when we tested out the Cajun line. Might put some Cajun line on this. It's got a red button and a red top. I mean, come on. Some red Cajun line look pretty cool on here. Jeff, again, I cannot thank you enough. I appreciate this very much. I'm looking forward to this. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed that little, I guess, preview of what things to come, maybe, and the insides of the D.A.M Quick Microlite. I don't know why I keep calling it the D.A.M Quick. I could just say Quick, but I keep saying D.A.M Quick, and I don't know if it's just because I can get away with it or what, but I keep saying it. I don't know. It's just kind of funny, to be honest with you. But I'm going to go on out this door fairly darn quick because I meant that in a different manner, so I said it darn instead. Testing, testing, 11, 5, 12, 14. Think it's working. It's been killing me, this fancy reel, this Quick Mini Light. I really want to use this thing, so I'm on the monkey here, and when I say zip, that's what we're going to do. We're going to zip on down to the review spot, cast 18 to 12 times, and see if we can catch at least 17 to 20 fish. Because I really want to see how this thing functions. There you go. The Quick Microlite. Got some 4-pound Cajun line on it because, you know, I've been testing the Cajun line on some of this stuff. Just a great little reel as far as looks anyway, other than that fuzzy thing where I put it on the ground over there. Anyway, let's try to catch some fish. I could not stand not trying this thing. So we're going to see if we can catch a fish. Water's looking really good today, so we can keep our fingers crossed. We've had a lot of good rains. Wow, that really went far because I almost put it in the neighbor's yard. That wouldn't have been good. Oh, we got a hit right there. Oh, he went for it like twice. There we go. Oh, a jumper. I wish y'all could see that. I really do. I wish you could see it. I can see it. I see it just fine. That fish is trying his best to get to the bank. You ain't got no money, fish. He's hyper fish. Not a bad bass. Not a bad bass. It's not bad. Not a bad fish. Not a bad fish. Okay. One. Thank you for playing. I don't know that. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I took it out of his mouth. He had it. He had it, and I took it out of his mouth. I felt it come out of it. Oh, he's still chasing it. Oh, that's a big fish. Yes, sir. That's a good fish. Come on up here. I mean, it feels like a good fish. Don't jump. Oh, that's a big crappie. My goodness. Come on here. That's what I wanted to test this thing with. Big old crappie like that. I knew it was a big one. I could feel it. I felt it down deep in the handle of this rod. Come on up here, big fella. There we go, big crappie. Barely. I mean, I barely had the skin of his lip. There we go. What are you doing? Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video, but we have a special announcement or a news break or whatever it is that you'd like to call it. Regardless, it's a bit of a solemn moment that I just wanted to fit in here real quick and probably end the video here. For a very long time, you've seen me fish in what I have called the review spot. Now, the one yard that I fish in is owned by family members, people from my dad's side of the family that we're all friends and family. The next door neighbor, though, a lady by the name of Kay, I met 20 plus years ago because I have friends that are her relatives that our kids grew up together, so she was always at the birthday parties and the cookouts and all those kind of things. So I've known her for 20 plus years or more, and unfortunately, just before Mother's Day, she passed away, and that was due to cancer and several different versions of it. She fought like a little tiny 100-pound tiger. I'm gonna tell you, she was the most diligent individual I ever met. Loved to get out there on her lawnmower, on that riding mower, and ride around and cut the grass. She was very independent, and I will truly miss her. I'm gonna tell you right now, the conversations that we had, she loved to stand out on the back patio and watch me fish while I was recording and catching big fish and stuff. There's a couple videos, you may even see her in it, when she rides up to me on her riding mower and asks how I'm doing. I talked to her sons, who now are kind of taking over the estate and trying to get everything sorted out. And it made me feel really good that they knew who I was, even though I had never met them before, because of her saying, if you see Scott, she called me Scott, it's my middle name. If you see Scott in the backyard, the man with the cowboy hat fishing, it's okay. So regardless, we're going to end this video here. And again, looking up, I'm saying, Kay, thank you for all the fishing, all the hours, all the conversation, and being my friend for that 20 plus years. I very much appreciate you and everything you did. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one, whatever the next one may be.